Yeah.
Surrender, so to speak.
Yes.
But yeah, that was a good one on that topic. You know what? Something came up that I want to ask you,
Yes.
and I was actually mentioning this to someone else. I have a conversation with this with someone else, and the topic was kind of, so to speak, like, and this was my this was my answer to his question, and I'm gonna see if I can explain it to you the best way I can. You have, quote unquote, I think it's about like 8 billion people in the world, right? So you have about 8 billion people in the world. Do you think within this 8 billion people in the world, do you think that it is one and only one right way to do things?
No,
No.
I don't.
Of course you don't. I just wanted to hear how do you feel about that?
Yeah.
Because a lot of people believe that it's just one way. 8 billion people in the world, and it's just one way. Source made us. That's basically saying Source made everybody, or whatever you want to call it, made everybody to be the same. Wouldn't that be like?
Yes. We wouldn't learn from anything
No,
though.
we wouldn't learn from. So I just wanted to kind of bring that up because that was interesting, because somebody had actually asked me about something like that, and I was
Really?
like, out of 8 billion people, you thinking that it's only one word for 8 billion people?
I was very narrow-minded. I'm
So
sorry.
very,
Very narrow-minded.
very,
I'm sorry.
very, and you also got to realize that it's a lot of other different societies outside of ours. So it's like,
And they're more in connection, dang near, in
you
a
have
way
some-
than we are.
Yeah,
Their
you
ley
have some
lines,
that's out
they're
there that is
spiritual.
very, very, very connected.
Outside
you
of
know?
the U.S., hell yeah.
And it's like, okay, you're thinking. I mean, I'm not saying that what you believe in is wrong. I'm
Yeah.
not here to doubt about your belief at all. But it's like, at the same time, I mean, I think you can't be that ignorant. You know? What I mean?
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yes.
So-
even like with religious like stuff, like, which I'm not religious per se anymore, but like how they would say like the angels are so righteous, and I don't want to say anything about the angels if they're true. You know, obviously I do believe that they're real. They have different names and stuff like that, these entities, but it's like they seem more self-righteous to me, because if they're perfect and everything, how the heck can they learn from anything? Like, I just don't believe that like we were supposed to be perfect and that everything was supposed to. I don't believe that everything was supposed to be perfect anymore, and then the devil or whatever in religious standpoint ruin everything. I feel like we were meant for it to be like this, sadly, at least to a certain degree, so that we could learn from stuff. Like, self-righteous is bad. Self-righteousness is bad. We need stuff to learn.
How would
Not
you ascend
perfect.
if you can't?
You had to have.
You have to have
to get better
Yeah,
too.
you have to. How you can't? You would never ascend if you don't
So, yeah.
have any kind of. And we were talking about this once before. If there isn't any, the word I'm looking for is any contrast. You have to have that there, because if you don't know what having a tough time is, then you wouldn't enjoy the good times when they come. You know what I mean? But you learn from that, and that makes you ascend. You know, that's helps you get further along in your journey. You know, it brings a lot of light to a lot of things, and I think a lot of people maybe look at it different, and that's not the way it's supposed to be. It can't be, okay, well, you know, it has to be one word for 8 billion people and so on. It doesn't work like that. It can't.
It can't.
I mean, if you're just looking at life in general, I mean, I was telling one person before, I remember as a kid, I came up in a household of 10. Okay, my mother
wow.
raised about 10 of us, and it wasn't her 10 biological kids, but it was 4 of us that was biological, and the other ones was cousins. And during that period of time, everybody had the same menu, so to speak. We were all under the same guidance, so to speak, and we all had the same, quote unquote, as far as being raised, the same beliefs. And I look now at all 10 of us that came out of that same household. It's not one of us the same.
That's crazy.
Not one of us the same.
Personalities and everything.
Don't look the same, don't smell the same. We don't act the same.
Oh my
So that
God.
tells you a lot, though. Like, we all came up under the same roof. We had the same guidance. We had the same teacher.
Yeah, God.
But at the same time, we all different.
You still.
That tells you that it's something that's within us by nature has to be different.
Yeah.
Because we all bringing something different to the table.
Yes.
10 people. I'm telling you, it was 10 of us.
That's
My
a
mother
lot.
raised 10 of us.
Oh, what a trooper.
Like I say, it was two cousins from my dad's side and 3 cousins from my mother's side.
Oh my gosh.
Mom, I'm telling you, mom was
She was a G.
Mom is it? Oh my goodness, she's something else.
Oh my
She
God.
is a really your shiro, they call it.
Yushiro?
That's your shiro there.
Shiro. Oh.
Shiro.
Yes, that's the perfect way
Mom
to
was a
put
warrior.
that.
I'm serious. Mom,
Yeah?
listen.
Oh my God.
Mom gets everything. Mom's a warrior. But once again, that I did come up in a household at one point of 10. And like I say, we all were raised the same way, the same formula, the same household, eat the same thing. Pretty much sometimes we even dress. The boys will wear the boys' stuff and the girls will wear the girls' stuff. But you look, let's say roughly maybe 20 years later, and it's not one of us the same. We don't look the same once again, don't act the same, don't smell the same.
That's crazy.
It's just different because it's just nature.
Yeah.
We didn't all come here to be the same.
Yeah.
We've been taught the same, but once we got out and we started experiencing life for ourselves, different. And it's like, damn, that's not the way this kid been raised. It's not the way this child been raised. It's not the way this boy been raised.